Let's get back to where we was.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go right here.
Acts chapter 12, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And when he had apprehended him,
he got Peter scared.
He put him in prison.
He started fearing that doctrine that Herod brought. Like a lot of people fear Nathaniel the way he bring out his doctrine. They say, "Oh man, that doctrine too strong. We don't know how we could beat that doctrine."
Yeah.
Read.
And delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him.
Yeah, they kept giving all of that information, that flood of water that they give, IUIC TV and all that other stuff. They got something every 2 hours coming on up there. Read.
This also go with Genesis 3. You know what happened with Genesis 3? This goes right along with the serpent.
Yep. Read.
Intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people.
Yeah, he waiting so that he can go on ahead and he think he gonna win this battle. That's what he thinking. He confident he gonna win this battle, at least initially. Read.
Verse 5. Peter therefore was kept in prison,
scared,
but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him.
That's right. Lord, help him to see it's a scripture, man. What's that scripture? Well, I can't remember if it's Elijah or Elisha. And that man, it might be Elisha, where that man standing up in there and they surrounded by the enemy. And the man is scared. And Elisha tells the Lord, please open this man's eyes to let him see that it's more of us than it is of them.
Yeah, he saw it, yeah.
That's what this talking about. Okay.
I think it was one of those, yeah.
And the Most High opened up his eyes, he could see all the chariots, meaning the angels, the prophets that's got understand, the wheels. That's the doctrines and so forth.
The doctrines. That's the doctrines.
So he's saying it's actually telling you that some men, whenever we go to battle in this Armageddon that we fighting, some men gonna be scared, but he encouraging you to let you know your doctrine stronger than their doctrine, even though it's fewer of us than them. They had they claim 1,000 men walked up there in Baltimore, a couple 3 weeks ago.
I just want to know how you got 70 schools and it's like you don't want to debate.
Not one of them. Not one of them.
All those
everybody's preoccupied. Everybody's preoccupied. We've got appointments to attend, and
money to steal, celebrities to make.
Who writing on the board?
Oh yeah,
who's this?
She making notes.
Okay, but nonetheless, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Sorry, it was me. 2 Kings 6:17 is the Elisha prayer.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, that's good.
Thank you.
All praise.
Hold on, let's 2 Kings. Hold on, let's go there right quick so y'all can see what we. Is it any way you can remove it? That's what I need.
Well, I'm going to look for the eraser.
Okay.
I know it seems like it's a ragtag bunch of prophets here, but we surely try to give you a nice show.
No, we gonna get it together.
But straight with the graphics.
Yes. Yeah, 2 Kings. What she said? 2 Kings 2? Is that what you said?
17.
2 Kings 17. All right.
6:17.
6.
You can't even get to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I hope you get.
Hold on, we gotta get it all.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you good.
Command Z. Try that.
The same thing that Christ did. Remember, Christ spit in the man's eyes in Mark chapter 8.
Mm-hmm.
That water, he gave him some water. And his doctrine, his eyes that
there
he
you go.
see.
You did something. Something happened.
Z. Key Command Z. You got it.
The eraser.
Yeah.
It's sorry.
No, we good. Where we at? Where we at, Elder?
2 Kings 6:17. Yeah, I thought it was Elisha. Read that.
6:17.
All right.
Oh.
And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man,
Mm-hmm.
and he saw.
Yes, he got the understanding that this, because initially, matter of fact, let me go ahead and hold on. Let me go up a little bit because we want you to get the full understanding of it.
Help him out, Elder.
Yeah.
I'll try to Amaziah, help him out.
Right.
We love you, brother.
Yes.
I know this old man is on you because I don't want to see you in hell, brother. I don't want you going to hell.
Yes.
I know prancing around with your cape on
Yeah.
in front of your own people,
Yeah.
talking down to them.
Yes.
You got a good microphone. Somebody cutting your haircut
I'll take
free.
the,
Get your haircut free.
Yeah, just take it over.
Brother, it ain't worth it.
He's chapter 6, verse 13. And he said, go and spy where he is,
Mm-hmm.
that I may send and fetch him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was told him, saying, behold, he is in Dothan.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to try and get Elisha. Mm-hmm.
Verse 14. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host.
Mm-hmm. This is what they did to them Christians. They went and blitzed them. That's what that's what he's describing now. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep the spiritual eyes on. Y'all see that? Go ahead.
Yes.
And they came by night and compassed the city about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was dark. The understand one day.
Yes.
There was no understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
Verse 15. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early
Mm-hmm.
and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots.
They got their best prophets out there, right?
Hmm?
And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do?
So he's scared. He said, we don't know what we gonna do. That's what them Christians did. Now
That's
that
what
ain't
they
gonna
did.
happen to us.
No.
But that's what them
no.
Christians did. But this is
No,
the
no.
situation that Peter's in. Peter's this servant. He's sitting up there like, what we gonna do?
Mhm.
Next verse.
Verse 16. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
That's
You
the
see that?
people praying for Peter. They trying to reinforce to him, look, brother, all right, we took a L, but it ain't over.
Yes.
Next verse. We got the Most High on our side.
Yes. Elder, I want to bring up a small class after you're done.
Yeah.
After you're done.
Read.
17. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes.
See that?
He may
Open
see.
his eyes that he may see. Peter,
His
snap out of
understanding.
it, son. You got to see this doctrine way more stronger than they doctrine. Read.
And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man,
Mm-hmm.
and he saw.
Yes.
And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
Y'all see that? We got the Most High's doctrine.
Yes.
Them people can't stand up to us. Go back to Acts 12.
Christ did the same
spaceships.
thing.
Okay.
Christ did the same thing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus did the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Exactly. You can't be concerned about the thing going down. The Most High already said the righteous gonna win. He said
They
we're
gonna
gonna
win.
take the kingdom. That's how he said it. They're gonna take the kingdom.
Yes.
Y'all understand that? It's already written. The Most High can't lie. That's
Yes,
why the
the
men
kid-
sitting up in there looking all nervous.
Yes.
Yeah, high ranking men over there. They got Lavaca here. They got Malachi over there. The men sitting there looking concerned.
And rob the people. They'll
That's
find
right.
out soon.
That's right.
Okay. All that slick threading and stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
Bubba.
Mhm.
Okay, Bubba. His name Amaziah. Bubba.
That's right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Elder.
Psalms 32:9. Be ye not as the horse, or as the mule,
Mm-hmm.
which have no understanding,
Mhm.
whose mouth must be held in with bit and brittle,
Bridle.
lest they
Mhm.
come near unto thee.
That's right. So he letting you know them horses and them mules are stupid. Them dumb prophets. Them
Yeah.
men got a bridle in their mouth, right? They got the bit. The bit is a tool. It's a metal tool that goes into the mouth of that horse, right? And the man can control the movement of that horse with that bit and bridle. A bridle is a cord. A cord is a doctrine. He giving a metaphor of a man being controlled by another man's doctrine.
Okay.
That makes sense to y'all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High.
You were in Acts what?
Acts 12. We'll say that they prayed for Peter.
Please pray for Peter.
Yes, there you go. Read that, Elder.
Acts
Pray
chapter
for Peter.
12, verse 5. Peter therefore was kept in prison,
He was scared.
but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him.
Yes, so he's like with Elisha. He said, Lord, open up this man's eyes to see it's more us than them. Even though we small in number, we more powerful than them. Same thing with Gideon had 300. Saying the same thing. Three holy children. You keep seeing it over and over again. They don't know what it means, but we do. It means in the end, we win. Read that.
It's just simple.
Very simple. God said it, not us. He said it. We read
He
it.
said it. We read it.
Read on.
Acts chapter 12, verse 6. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between two soldiers.
Now sleeping, that mean he in ignorance.
Ignorance.
He ain't
In
quite.
ignorance at the time.
He ain't got no confidence. Y'all see what's going on?
He took a nap, just like
Yes.
the rest of those people in the congregation. They nap it, even with their eyes open.
Exactly.
They can't see.
That's
Yeah.
right. Read.
Bound with two chains.
Chains is doctrine. See that?
chains.
Yes.
And the keepers before the door kept the prison.
Okay, y'all know keepers is them prophets, right? Door
That's right.
is a particular prophet. All
Yes.
right.
Sure.
The door that kept the prison. So that means these is the high priest,
Yes.
the authority, the deacons and the captains. Y'all see
Yeah.
that? Y'all see what's going on?
You know
No,
when
they're the ones. They're
yeah,
the ones who gonna
it's-
come up here with these veiled threats talking about Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Y'all see what's going on?
And the thing is, they say if they come in here with another doctor, they the ones watching them people coming in with their doctor.
Yes.
Get them out.
That's the door.
Y'all see what's happening.
Yes.
Brother, don't
That's right.
fear no one but God.
That's right.
So,
Them men ain't got no power.
Oh my God.
They ain't got no power. Next verse. Next verse. Thank you.
Verse 7. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him.
So now you starting to see Peter starting to understand what's being told to him. Y'all see that? He ain't in no, listen, he not in no facility that got a bunch of bars in it.
Right.
Okay? He's in a psychological prison. He is afraid. It's not talking about a facility. Okay? That's the carnal way. That's what them people been teaching y'all all these many years.
Yes.
Them people don't understand what it's saying because they don't have the doctrine. All right? Read on.
And he smote Peter on the side.
And light shine.
Where am I? Okay. And a light shine in the prison.
What is a light?
Understanding.
That's wisdom. Now Peter's starting to figure some stuff out.
John 8:12.
Mm-hmm.
2 Corinthians 4:6.
Mm-hmm. So he got it now. Y'all
Genesis
see that?
1 and 3.
Yes.
He waking up. He ain't sleep no more. All right. Read.
The light. And he smote Peter on the side and
Smoked.
raised him up.
Smoked. All right. That means he giving him understanding. He giving him wisdom. He ain't talking about somebody beating the devil out of him.
Psalms 141 and 5.
Right.
Proverbs 6:23.
Look out now.
Okay. All right.
Boy, I tell you, you mess around the Anderson show up out there, he gonna have something to say.
Oh,
yes, sir.
That's right. And he smote him where? Where did he smite him at?
On the side.
The side is that doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
That's his doctrine. Whenever y'all see side, it's talking about somebody's doctrine. When it's sitting there talking about the sides of the North, it ain't necessarily talking about North America, like they tell you. It's talking about the doctrine of the North. All right, y'all get that? All right. And read on.
And raised him up.
Up. Y'all see that? Now he's
On
starting to think spiritual now.
On the highway.
That's right. He on the highway. Highway. High. Right. Read on.
Saying, arise up quickly.
Pull it together. Get yourself together. Come on, man. We ain't got time for this. You mean to tell me we done went through all this? Man, you done learned all this information. Now you scared. Man, your doctrine's so strong and you sitting up in here acting like a punk. Read on.
Hey, wait till I get out there and do my Tarzan call.
That's right, boy. They scared of that one.
Hey, I'm gonna calm them beast down, boy.
That's right. Read up.
And his chains fell off from his hands.
Oh, so that doctrine, the chains that had him in captivity, fell off his hands. Now he done unleashed the strength of his doctrine. He understand now his doctrine is stronger than Herod doctrine. Y'all know who Herod is. He the governor of Israel.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. He the high priest. All of that one West foolishness. But read on.
Verse 8. And the angel said unto him, gird thyself.
Study, Peter. Study this doctrine so you feel more confident in it.
Peter 1 and 13. Laws of the mind.
Yes.
And bind on thy sandals.
What sandals? Sandals go on what?
Your feet. That's
feet is what?
Doctrine.
Your doctrine.
That's right. So this your covering for your feet.
Put
this doctrine on.
Hey, elder.
Yes.
You said he is a governor of Israel, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is a governor of Israel? How do you know what a governor is?
That's the leader.
Back of what you. Oh yeah, but we're gonna prove it. Because they said he was a governor because he was from Rome.
Idumea.
Looking over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what did he say about being the governor of the people of Israel?
Judges 5 and 9. My heart is toward the governors of Israel that offered themselves willingly among the people. Bless ye the Lord.
So the governor is a high priest.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the governor.
Yes. That's right.
That's right.
IUIC, that's their covenant, huh?
That's the big dog.
Right.
That's right. He actually is the governor of all those carnal doctrines.
Yes.
Because they defer to his leadership.
All of them.
They had a situation that happened back in the day where one of his former members said something about him sending a picture of pornography to all of his leaders.
Oh, wow.
And this other camp, ISUPK, made a comment about it. And the man went and he had them young boys do some kind of video called Purple Rain. And he basically humiliated all of those guys over there at ISUPK. And his doctrine asserted over all the rest of them because nobody couldn't touch him. Them dudes didn't say nothing else about it because he made them look so bad. Wow. He asserted himself as the leader of all of those One West camps, primarily with that video. And they've followed his interpretation of that carnal doctrine from that moment on. What's this, Elder?
Another one for governor.
Okay, go ahead.
Psalms 22 and 28. For the kingdom is the Lord's. And he is the Lord's.
All right.
That's the spiritual doctrine.
And he is the governor among the nations. So
he's the righteous governor. The Lord is the righteous governor, right? But them carnal, they got their own governors as well. That man is the governor of all of these One West camps because they defer to his understanding. He's the biggest. They make it seem like they all fighting and all that other stuff, but they all come together and they speak one to another to keep peace in that One West doctrine.
Yes.
He's the top dog. He got the biggest congregation.
Yes.
Wow.
Go ahead, Elder.
Verse 8. And the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bind on thy sandals.
Get this doctrine on you. Read.
Yeah. And so he did.
So he followed the instructions that was given to him by those angels. They praying for him. Peter, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Read.
And he saith unto him, cast thy garment about thee and follow me.
Get that foolishness off of you and start following what I'm talking about, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that carnal mess.
Right. Read.
Verse 9. And he went out and followed him. And was not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision.
Okay, now he getting the understanding. He don't know whether or not it's really true that we gonna win or not, but he got faith in what's being told to him. Read.
Verse 10. When they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city.
Now, a process is going on right here. We're going to explain it to you whenever you get through.
Which opened them of his own accord.
Of his own accord. The gate opened on its own accord, right?
Yeah.
What's a gate?
Elder.
That's a prophet, yes. But it's an iron gate.
Oh, that's a defiled prophet.
Well, okay, it's so now you see he done went through 1 or 2 wars and then he got to the 3rd gate. Right? It's an iron gate. It's an elder.
With no understanding.
Okay, so now who you think the gate is? Now he done got to the 3rd. He getting past the 3rd. What's the 3rd represent? If y'all go to Genesis 1, what happened on the 3rd?
The 3rd day. What happened on the 3rd day?
You go up.
That's when you getting ready to convert.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? Remember,
like
whenever y'all can start seeing what these things happen. Remember, Lazarus, he was dead 3 days, and all the others hadn't started the 4th day. You see what I'm saying? Hezekiah, he had 3.5 days, and then he got the understanding. Y'all see what's going on?
Yeah.
Jonah was in the whale belly 3 days, and then you see what's happening here?
Yes.
That's what's happening to Peter. He pulling himself slowly out of that foolishness.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? That's what's
psychological
going on.
prison.
He coming out the psychological prison. Everybody got to go through this when they convert from carnal to spiritual.
They put on the sackcloth.
That's right. On the fourth day, the Most High made the sun and the moon. That's when they get the understanding.
Yes.
Y'all see
Don't
that?
fight it, invite it.
Right.
Don't fight it, invite it.
That's right.
Erase it, embrace it.
That's right.
Be ashamed.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the Lord's name.
Right.
Lord's name.
Right. Oh, slow the master. Well, see, we ought to make a T-shirt about that. Yeah,
Hey, I know that's right. You done with it? You still on it, Elder?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And they went out and passed on through one street.
But before you go, he said he did it on his own accord. The Most High said he only want he want a willing offering.
Willing offering.
Okay, you got to humble yourself and want to change. All right, that's what Peter just did. Okay, and he went out. Right. Go ahead, read.
And forthwith the angel departed from him.
Okay, so now he got the full understanding. Now that he done passed through the street, the angel now has done his job. He's accepted the doctrine that he has is better than the doctrine they got. That makes sense to y'all?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Next verse. Next verse, Elder.
Oh, my bad. Looking up a precept. Sorry.
Yeah, you're doing great. I thank you for being there for me. We're a cord, man. We're a friend.
I know. I got to look at precepts. I'm like,
Acts 12 and 11. And when Peter was come to himself,
he done figured it out now. You see what is he talking in slang, man? But people don't see it. He's okay. I got my sense. I got my faculties together now. I see what's going on. Read.
He said, now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel and had delivered me out of the hand of Herod.
See that? And he sent the prophets to pull me out of this foolishness. It's of the Lord. Read.
And from all the expectation of the people of the Jews.
Okay, the expectation of the people of the Jews. All right. Now, them people that's following Herod's doctrine are the Jews. Y'all got that?
Yes.
Because them people believe a certain way. Right. And he's talking about how they basically have intimidated him. All right. Now he's overcome that now. And now he understands that carnal foolishness ain't got no power over the spiritual. That makes sense to y'all?
Yeah.
So he delivered them from Herod and Herod's followers. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Next verse.
Or even think about what's the expectation of the people of the Jews. What did they expect? When they say the Israelites, what do they expect when they teach on the streets? Just give an example.
About a specific race, ain't they?
Yeah. They always say the expectation of the people of the Jews, right? Don't they have
that's
certain
a doctrine?
Right. So what doctrines do they
certain customs? Let's say customs.
Yes. What customs do they preach on the streets?
Esau customs.
What customs do, like, maybe it might be something that you wear.
Right. If you're supposed to be a Jew, you're supposed to look a certain way, right?
Yeah, dress a certain way.
Right. So if you don't have fringes on your clothes, that's the expectation of the people of the Jews. If you don't have a beard on your face, that's the expectation of the people of the Jews. If the sisters don't have their head covering when they teaching the scriptures, that the expectation of the people of the Jews. because they read the Bible carnally, and they try to hold people to the customs of Moses.
Yes.
Carnally.
When they're trying to look like a Jew outwardly instead of being a Jew.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
it is.
That's the expectation.
What's that, Romans 2?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It could be as well as the 200 wives. Could that be a custom?
Yeah. Some of them believe it.
Yeah.
Some of them believe it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. It's the expectation of the people of the Jews. Slaughtering lambs at Passover.
Yes.
It's the expectation.
Putting up that tent at the state park.
They got the holy seed. They got the holy seed.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, girl, you wait till you get a load of me. My seed is holy. Man, shut up. Boy, go sit down.
Luke chapter 8.
Ooh, you nasty. If you looking at her. Ew. I don't want to talk to you.
Disgusting.
Read verse 12.
Acts chapter 12, verse 12. And when he had considered the thing, he came to the house of Mary, the mother of John.
You notice that all of the disciples, all of them, their mother is named Mary. Y'all notice that?
Yeah.
It's a reason for that. Because that's the doctrine. That's Miriam.
That's the doctrine.
Mary.
Remember, they put the doctrine outside the camp.
Yeah,
they went over there, they got Miriam straightened up. That's Mary. Y'all see what's going on?
The name changed.
The name changed. That ain't a typo.
All right.
Now read this part right here.
Okay, let me start from. He came to the house of Mary, the mother of John, whose surname was Mark.
Ooh.
Where many were gathered together.
We ain't gonna get past that surname. What that surname talking about?
What does surname mean?
It's
what does it mean?
Like the last name that they ended up with.
Correct.
Let's see.
The name is a doctrine.
Corrected the doctrine.
Yeah.
So
because you know, if you listen to them guys, they say you got to change he gonna surname himself.
Your name, right?
Right. He gonna surname himself Israel. Right. Y'all heard that? It's Isaiah 44.
It's on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read
that. Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna be. Yeah. Go ahead, Elder. Read that.
Isaiah 44 and 5. One shall say, I am the Lord's.
So he gonna say, he gonna make a pronouncement saying, I am the Lord's.
And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
So I'm going to say, when it say call, it means the man is teaching a certain doctrine. That's the doctrine that he's adopted. Right. Y'all see that? He dropped in the name of Jacob. Jacob name was changed. Y'all see that? So Jacob is carnal.
Right.
Okay, he gonna call himself. He gonna learn the doctrine of Jacob. Y'all see that?
No. You see, it has that. It's himself. Look at the word
italicized.
Italicized. Thank you. Sorry.
Yes.
He shall call himself.
Yeah.
So the Lord didn't give him that name.
No.
Right?
That's what Isaiah 35 and 10.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to it after that. Isaiah chapter
35. Okay.
And 2 and 1, I think.
Yeah, Isaiah 40 and 2. Isaiah 40 and 2.
42 and 1.
I know I'm in the same book, Elder, but I know we're gonna come back to it.
I think that's it. Isaiah 42 and 1.
Or 45 and 4. That's what I was gonna go to next.
43 and 1. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Next chapter right there. Yes.
Wait a minute. You know what? Wait. Hold tight. Let me see here. 40. Wait a minute. What did I say?
43 and 1.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Wait a minute. No. Strike that. Go to 40.
48. 48.
48 and 1.
Yeah, okay.
48 and 1. That's it.
Yeah. Glad I could help,
I
man.
mean, even the one on the screen it still works.
Yeah.
48 and 1.
But that one's good too. 43.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that word too.
Yeah.
But this fool calling himself Israel right here.
Right.
What God calling him.
Yeah.
We know this scripture, you know.
Isaiah 48 and 1. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob.
He calling them Jacob, the house of Jacob. You Jacob. Read.
Mm-hmm.
Which are called by the name of Israel.
You call yourself Israel.
Right.
And are come forth out of the waters of Judah.
What are waters?
Word.
The word.
Yes.
Word.
Which swear by the name of the Lord.
We Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We God.
Lying.
Yeah.
We getting the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
They lying. Why you always lying?
Yeah.
Why you always lying?
And make mention of the God of Israel.
And that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But not in truth.
What's
nor
the truth?
in righteousness.
What's the truth? Israel is
Yes.
Jerusalem is the
Yeah,
truth.
that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The spiritual doctrine.
It says in the evidence
Zechariah 83.
Mm-hmm.
but isn't it say that our Savior sprang out of Judah?
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. That's correct. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what in Hebrews. Mm-hmm.
Zechariah, what you needed, boss?
Remember, God went
Zechariah
to Adam.
You said
God went to
Zechariah
Adam.
8 and what?
I'm sorry.
You said Zechariah 8 and what?
3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you
Oh,
good.
no, that was me. That was my memory. I'm sorry.
Correct.
I'm only young in face, but my memory is.
No.
Zechariah 8 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord, I am returned unto Zion,
This
And
spiritual
will.
nation.
Mm-hmm.
and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
See that? Jerusalem is the truth.
Congregation. That's a congregation. Mm-hmm.
And the mountain of the Lord of hosts, the holy mountain.
That's the congregation.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's the spiritual congregation. Going back to Isaiah 44.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Where you at?
Isaiah 44 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
One shall say, I am the Lord's,
Mm-hmm. You're gonna make a statement, I'm the Lord's. Mm-hmm.
and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
Yeah, he named himself Jacob. He learned
his
that
doctrine.
Yes.
His doctrine.
Yes.
That's what he covered with.
Right. And
That
now,
doctrine.
Jacob is the supplanter. He wicked. Okay, Jacob is wicked.
Mm-hmm.
He was wicked. The man doggone cheated his brother out of his birthright. That man ain't righteous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Read.
And another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm. So he gonna go and he gonna change his doctrine to the spiritual doctrine.
Yes.
Right. Read.
And surname himself by the name of Israel.
Okay. So now
I like to ask something, Elder.
go ahead.
Can you buy your way in the kingdom that
No.
way
No.
with carnal money?
No.
You go down to the judge and say, I want to buy my name Israel. Oh, I'm getting the kingdom. My land
Yes.
ain't Israel.
Yes.
Everybody getting the kingdom, fool, because everybody be buying their name.
That's right. And the
gotta
fool
buy
can
it
see
another-
that.
Yes, you got to buy it another way. The way
That's
the
right.
most I said. No
And they
jot,
got
no
them
tittle.
people literally believing that that's
Yeah.
a law. But again,
Yeah.
we keep calling these names off,
Uh,
right? these men, they telling y'all change y'all name, but what you say that man name is, Elder?
Kevin Seaforth.
Oh.
Kevin
He ain't
Seaforth.
changed
We
his
got,
name.
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Stephen Combs.
Yes.
Do Paul sound like a now let's be real. Do it sound like a white man name or a black man named Paul?
It sounds like a white man's name.
White man name.
I mean,
yes.
It sounds like a white man name. So name ain't got
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Name, he the seed.
Right. That's the word.
John chapter 3, verse 6. Spirit is born of spirit, flesh is born of flesh.
That's right.
He want the spiritual seed. He don't care about that. Neither do we.
Romans 8, 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read that, Elder.
Isaiah 45 and 4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect.
They're separate. They changed. Jacob changed his name. Read on.
I have even called thee by thy name.
Name. Read.
I have surnamed thee.
Change your name. Surname mean change your name. Read.
Though thou hast not known me.
Right. So even the people who don't know the Most High, because he said it's going to be a people that's going to come. What's that in 2 Ezra 1? The people going to know what to say. They're going to adopt me. They ain't going to even know me. Ain't never heard of me.
Where you was at? Okay.
He going back. I thought you was going back to finish 45 and 4. Yep. Read that again.
Okay, you at 45 and
44 and 5 rather. It wasn't it 44 and 5? Ain't that what?
Yeah.
Go to jump up
5.
1. Jump up 1. Yeah, that one right there. Jump that one right there.
Okay.
44.
Because it's the same thing King David did. This is what he did. Read that.
Isaiah 45 and 3. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness.
The treasures of darkness.
And hidden riches of secret places.
You want the light. You want that light to shine through that darkness, don't you? While there is darkness, see, it's gross darkness. But that light is shining in, this understanding.
Yes. Right.
You see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Read.
That thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel.
Ooh.
Yeah. God of Israel. Jump up to 44 and 4. That's the one I wanted too. This is what King David did.
We was over there before, wasn't it? That was the one we was at.
Yeah.
By surnaming himself.
Yeah.
Start at 4. He said
start at 4. Because I'm going to show you what King David had did. This King David started a school for the strangers.
Yes.
The Gentiles.
Yeah.
They won't tell you this. It's spiritual written. And they might see it now.
Yeah.
Read that.
Isaiah 44 and 4. And they shall spring up as among the grass.
The grass of what?
People.
The people.
Prophet.
People.
That's right.
Grass.
As willows by the water courses.
The water teaching. The doctrine. Teaching
courses.
The courses. Y'all see that?
Yeah, courses in school. Y'all see
yes.
That? Yeah. All right.
That's what King David. When King David, I'm gonna tell you this. We had this class a while back. King David told one of his men to go number Israel. The guy did not want to do it because he knew it was wrong. Who can determine Israel?
Most High.
Most High, right?
The Most High. King David Most High got upset with King David because now he telling people who Israel. He saw the person inside of him. I think I sent a precept out, the prophetess Katessa. That's one of the things that the Most High was against. David, you mean you know who Israel is? And I'm the one have to give their name out? Okay. So
Right.
King David saw that person within himself that he was wrong. He repented. He started a school to teach them Gentiles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gentiles.
Yes.
You don't decide who's Israel.
Right.
Jacob did the same thing. My name Jacob. God came back in Genesis 35 and 10 and say, your name, no, he said his name Israel. God came back and said, your name Jacob.
Right.
But I'm going to give you this name Israel now.
Right.
You can't decide you Israel.
Right.
You got to kill the old person in you to be Israel.
Right.
Period.
Yes.
And do what he say do.
Wow.
Do what he said. Do the works of Abraham to be Israel. That's it.
But go ahead and
Go
read
ahead,
that
Elder.
so we can close it out on that.
Isaiah 44:5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto
Change
the Lord,
his doctrine.
and surname himself by the name of Israel.
He's going to change his doctrine unto the Lord's doctrine and surname himself by the name of Israel. He's going to change from whatever doctrine he got to the spiritual doctrine. Y'all see that?
Yes.
So when it's talking about surnaming, it's talking about changing the name. Y'all see that? So when we go back in, we start reading this. Hopefully it'll give y'all a little bit more information. Read that.
Acts 12:12. And when he had considered the thing, he came to the house of Mary, the mother of John, whose surname was Mark.
Okay, so now John changed his name to Mark. What does Mark mean?
Remember.
Yes. Yes.
Probably got a good remember.
Yes, she
got a
does.
Yeah.
Mark means remember. Remember, like the Most High always say, mark my words.
Yes.
Y'all see that?
Wow.
So now
he also said, mark them that
cause division. Yep.
Oh yeah, with this doctrine.
Yes.
They don't mark us.
Yes.
It's y'all need to be marked.
Yes.
You see
remember them. Yes.
The mark of the beast.
Yes. The
Yes.
doctrine of that beast. Remember that doctrine.
Remember
It's
that
something
doctrine.
you remember. Y'all got that? So John changed his doctrine.
Yes.
Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Peter coming and he updating on it to them what the Most High has told him. Y'all see what's going on? He was afraid before. Now he's not afraid, and he's updating the prophets on what he now understands. That makes sense to y'all?
Yes.
All right. Where many were gathered together praying. All right. So he's saying, they up in there teaching, and he coming and he updating them. Y'all got that?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Read.
Verse 13. And as Peter knocked at the door of the gate,
he interrupting this man that's teaching. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Read.
a damsel came to hearken, named Rhoda.
Okay, so now the person was teaching the doctrine of Rhoda. Y'all see that? That makes sense to y'all? If it don't,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
Read. Next verse.
Because damsels are what?
Yes.
Doctrine.
Yes.
Okay.
Acts
Down to daughter.
Yeah. Yes.
Acts 12 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
And when she knew Peter's voice, she opened not the gate for gladness, but ran in and told how Peter stood before the gate.
Okay, so they were glad to see Peter and snapped out this foolishness. They want to hear what he got to say.
So that lady was teaching.
Right. The man was teaching this doctrine. The Rhoda is a doctrine that whoever this person teaching, which is Mark, okay, John, Mark, okay, He's teaching the doctrine of Rhoda.
Okay.
And
What's
now
Rhoda? What's Rhoda?
Name.
Doctrines.
A name? What type of name?
A woman.
What exact?
Yes.
So a woman is what?
A doctrine.
Yes.
So there, you see, he's teaching. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got it?
Gotta
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay elevated. Stay elevated.
Yes. But read on.
Next verse.
First.
Acts 12:15. And they said unto her, Thou art mad. But she constantly affirmed that it was even so. Then said they, It is his angel.
Right. It is the Peter's the angel that they talking about. Okay. He's talking about he's a prophet, right? But now he done came back. Peter done came back as the old Peter that he was.
Okay.
He's strong again.
Okay.
Right. He got confidence and belief again.
Okay.
Y'all see that?
Acts
Read.
12:16. But Peter continued knocking.
He trying to interrupt them so that he can understand, so he can update them on what he's learned. Read.
And when they had opened the door and saw him,
what he had to
astonished.
update them with, they saw what he had to update them with. Saw means to understand. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Read.
And saw him, they were astonished.
Okay, so he gave them something that really changed their way of thinking. They're astonished at what he's bringing forth. Y'all see that?
In other words, it'll be a miracle.
Yes,
Right.
a miracle. He gave a
miracle,
wonder or a miracle. Yes,
So, wonder.
meaning his explanation was awesome.
Wow.
Yes.
He's telling them how to beat Herod doctrine. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Read.
Verse 17. But he, beckoning unto them with the hand to hold their peace, declared unto them how the Lord had brought him out of the prison.
The spiritual doctrine brought him out of that prison. Y'all see that?
Psychological prison.
Yes, that psychological prison. It ain't
We had
talking
this
about
class.
Yes.
We had this class about, not this one right here. We had a class about this about what, 4 years ago?
4 years ago.
About 4.5 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, Ed. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
And he said, Go show these things unto James.
Under who?
Oh.
I thought James died.
Right. Y'all see that? Now check this out. This is why it's important that y'all in this place at this time. The entire world thinks this is a different James. They're saying, no, that's James, Christ's brother. No, that's not who it is. Christ's brother. Aaron and Moses had a sister. What did we say that sister is?
Doc.
That's right. Christ's brother, Jesus' brother, is the doctrine he created, named James. So when it's talking about when Paul said he went to see Peter and the Lord's brother, he talking about he learning them doctrines. I know y'all see that.
Yes.
But they have put it in their theology schools. It's talking about two different Jameses. It's not.
Wow.
Y'all see that? The doctrine that got defeated was James. Peter just came and updated the doctrine. Do y'all see that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Can we say prison is hell too, though?
Yeah, that's a hell.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a hell.
That's another name for it. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
They dead.
Hold on.
He got his stolen cat. His soul messed up over there.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes, sir. What's
so James' brother, right? Why did he say this in James 1?
Wow.
His own book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Read that.
James chapter 1, verse 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Stop. So if this was carnal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't he be putting his brother above God?
Mm-hmm.
Think about
Yeah.
what I just said.
Yeah.
Because you're exalting another man over you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm his brother, why would I say he's better than me?
Mm-hmm.
God said not to do that.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he do that? He would be in sin.
Yes.
I hope y'all see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Read that again.
Yeah.
James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Not his brother. His brother?
No,
Mm-mm.
that's his doctrine.
Right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if I'm your brother, then what that mean? Y'all say it all the time. Come on, won't you go against why you going against your brother?
Your brother.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
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 Y'all slow, man.
All
Read.
praise.
All praise.
So now y'all see James didn't physically die.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Y'all see that? He got
Yes.
beat. Herod defeated that doctrine. Right?
Mhm.
And Peter learned how to overcome their weakness. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So start
Hold on.
and
Hold on.
go ahead.
Was Judas also the brother of James?
Yes.
So how could they? You get what I'm saying? You know, they I got to bring home this point.
Yeah, go ahead.
They kill that theology,
Mm-hmm.
right? So who's Judas? This is the disciples, right? Go back.
12.
Greater.
Mm-hmm. 14, 13. Yeah, here we go. Sorry here.
Mm-hmm.
Luke chapter 6, verse 13. And when it was day, he called unto him his disciples, and of them he chose 12, whom also he named apostles.
Name. Y'all see that?
Didn't
Yeah.
Adam name things?
Yes.
Doctrine.
Right.
Verse 14. Simon, whom he also named Peter.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew,
Simon, who he also named Peter.
Mm-hmm.
and Andrew his brother.
Mm-hmm.
James and John, Philip and Bartholomew.
Wait, did it say James's brother right there?
Mm-mm.
It said Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Verse 15, Matthew and Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
James, the son of Alphaeus.
Mm-hmm. That ain't his brother. Because listen, now you gotta look. Now you see how they say that well, these were, these were sons of Mary and all. Whenever they started talking about, well, James is his brother, so that must mean that all they're doing is making assumptions.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
What we're giving you is proof.
Mm-hmm.
These are doctrines. All right. So he's calling these doctrines different names.
Yes.
He's got different variations of his doctrine, just like Abraham had different variations of his doctrine. Y'all see what's going on here?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Same thing with Jacob. Israel had 12 variations of his doctrine.
Dana was his doctrine too.
Yes.
His
Exactly.
daughter.
His daughter.
And his
His
sons, that was their doctrine also,
Yes.
that they defiled.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Canaanites defiled it.
Yeah,
they tried to teach it. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Matthew and Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon called Zelotes.
Okay.
Zelotes. He's also called
Zealot.
the Canaanite. Zealot. Yeah, he's zealot.
See that? Okay. So he got two versions of Simon. Y'all see that?
He has two versions of each one.
He got the weak Peter.
Right.
And he got the zealot Peter. Simon rather. But go ahead.
Right.
Verse 16.
And the Canaanite Simon.
Canaanite, yes.
And Judas, the brother of James.
Wait a minute. Judas, the brother of James.
And Judas Iscariot.
And Judas Iscariot. Why is he called Judas Iscariot?
Traitor.
Which also
the name
was
change.
a traitor.
Oh, what was he? What was that? What does that mean?
Went from carnal to spiritual.
Okay, these two betrayed him. That's what we're reading right now. Remember, he said that the Dr. James got defeated?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying right here. Judas, the brother of James. What other doctrine betrayed him?
Iscariot.
Iscariot. Which was it? Why I'm trying to get you the point about that. Luke, we go to 22 and 3. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It's all
they represent doctrines. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to prove it to you. It's going to make
Remember
sense.
how Elder, that last class he was talking about, called Peter son of Jonas.
Yes.
Yes. It's variations of his doctrine.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Y'all see what's going on?
Yeah.
Luke 22 and 3.
Because they followed Jonah's doctrine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot.
Surname.
Changed.
Being of the number of the 12.
See the number of the 12.
What's a number?
It's wisdom.
Level
It's
understanding.
a doctrine. It's a doctrine. When you number somebody, you teach them a doctrine.
Right.
All right. It's telling you that Judas, surname Iscariot, being a doctrine of the 12 that Jesus had. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's what he's telling you. The people, they don't know what the numbers mean. They don't know what these words mean. All right. Judas is a doctrine that Christ came up with.
Okay.
I get it. The story tells you about a man. All right. I get it. But spiritually, it's saying something deeper. Y'all got to see that.
Yes.
Because these people going to be asking these questions. They sitting there and they wondering like, man, well, wait a minute. Well, you got Miriam and then you got Mary. Then you got Mary, the mother of John. Then you got Mary Magdalene, who was the sister of Lazarus. Those are all different versions of Mary.
Okay. So those are all the different versions of the doctrine.
Yes, they change here to there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, over here you got you got the Protestant faith. Well, over here you got the Catholic faith. You know what I'm saying? Over here you got the Holy Rollers. You see what I'm saying? You got all of these different variations of Christianity. Y'all see what's going on?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with these names. Name means word, doctrine.
Okay.
It's the same thing. That's what Christ did. He just went and, just like Abraham did, he went and he taught all of these different doctrines to these different lands because he wanted to teach them a specific way to be righteous. Right? Because these people had their own beliefs. So he listened to their like you say, like Moses told them to go spy out the land. That's what Abraham and them used to do when they came in the land. They learned what these people was teaching.
That's what Esau did for his daddy.
Yes.
He said, go out there and give me that meat.
Yes, that venison. Yes.
That venison. And bring that stuff back in there and see what these clowns teach.
Right. He was doing the same thing.
So did Mary have different doctrines too?
You got Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
You got Mary, the mother
Miriam.
of John. You got Mary, Christ's mother. You got you got Miriam.
Yes.
Which was Moses and Aaron's Mary. You see that?
Yeah.
The doctrine changed over time. Y'all see that? Okay, the guy go over here and teaching in this land, in this place over here. Well, it might be a slight variation. He left something out, or he added something to it. You see what I'm saying? And and now it's a different, what they might say, dialect of the same doctrine. Y'all see what's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all got to look at these names in this Bible as doctrines.
Okay.
That's what it's talking about. All right. Where you at, Elder? You want him to read this?
Yes, please. Back on that, stay on that name.
Matthew
Don't go back. No, because it's
10.
gonna tie into what you're saying about the doctrines that betrayed. They got that. That's what I'm showing.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 1. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits.
What power mean?
The word.
That's right. That's right. Doctrine.
They called unto him his 12 disciples. So now he got his doctrines together, 12 doctrines.
To cast them out and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease.
What's sickness and disease? What is that? What is sickness and disease?
Something wrong with their doctrine.
It's something wrong with your doctrine. Now, what did you say about Malachi? Didn't he say something today?
Oh yeah, he
they
said
got a disease.
Oh yeah. By him saying that plagues is means ignorance.
Yes, y'all see that? So he cured their ignorance. That's
they
he know
saying this.
Yeah, they starting to pick it up.
This.
Yes,
it's in the scriptures.
Yeah, they starting to pick it up. Yeah, now think about that. He went and he adopted that spiritual doctrine, right? But he still made a veiled threat to his brother. That's why the Most High said they the devil. Because they gonna try and mix them doctrines. In the one hand, he's sitting up here saying, yeah, that's what I learned from them. I ain't gonna tell y'all. But in the next minute, he talking about Pop Smoke and all this other kind of stuff. Like he ready to go ahead and make something happen.
Yeah.
That's why we tell y'all, they snakes. They the devil. The men, they gonna pay. They know now. Okay. All of them know they got the wrong doctrine. They know all of the destruction that's prophesied in the Bible is talking about them. They know, because they literally fighting God. We not God.
Wow.
We just got his doctrine. We teach it. Okay. So when you go and you fight God, the Most High say he gonna destroy you. That's all that is talking about in 2nd Ezra. About them carnal people. What he gonna do to them carnal people. That's what he doing. That's what he talking about. But go ahead, read on, Elder.
Verse 2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. The first, Simon.
His first doctrine was Simon.
Who is called Peter.
Who is called Peter.
And Andrew, his brother. James, the son of Zebedee.
So he got a doctrine from Zebedee.
And John, his brother.
So he got 2 doctrines from Zebedee. From the doctrine of Zebedee.
Y'all see that? All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
Verse 3. Philip and Bartholomew. Thomas and Matthew the publican.
So that was a carnal. Matthew the publican was a carnal doctrine, super carnal, a load of earth.
James the son of Alphaeus.
It was 2 congregations. James came out of 2 congregations, so he heard Alphaeus and Labaeus. But it was surnamed what? By the Lord, because the Lord surnames.
They
changed. He changed the doctrine.
He changed those doctrines to Thaddeus.
For Simon the Canaanite.
Isn't Simon called Peter?
Yes.
Isn't Simon Peter?
Yes.
Yes.
And who? And who?
Judas
Issachar. Iscariot.
Judas' surname Iscariot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this time, Judas Iscariot. What did they do?
Betrayed.
Betrayed him.
Didn't we just reading right now where elders saying that what's his name got put in the stronghold and put in the prison?
Yes.
Yeah. Peter, that's what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about. The doctrine of Christ got put in the prison. These are the two doctrines that betrayed him.
Oh.
That's what he said. Simon and Canaanite and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. Now we're going back and we're reading it over here in
Acts 12.
Acts 12. This is the account. This is how the Bible's written.
I know it's kind of difficult to keep up.
Y'all looking at it chronologically because y'all looking at the books like. That's why he said.
But it's saying something else. The doctrine is different than man's doctrine. Okay.
Yes.
You got to understand, he is not speaking carnally. This whole story here is a spiritual story. And the people, that's why he say, it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them, it's not given. But he said, by the time these folks figure out that what we saying is right, everybody's going to convert. They're going to say that make a whole lot more sense to this stuff they've been telling me. This man walking on water. I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Yes.
Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Read that, Elder.
Acts chapter 12, verse 17. But he, beckoning unto them with the hand to hold their peace, declared unto them how the Lord had brought him out of the prison.
He got the formula.
You got it.
He got the formula now.
That what it say?
Yes.
And he said, go show these things unto James and to the brethren.
James alive now.
And he departed and went into another place.
So he started teaching something else after he done went and gave them the update. He said, make sure that James and the brethren get this update, because Most High done gave me the formula to defeat Herod's doctrine. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right. Read.
Verse 18. Now, as soon as it was day.
Now, all of a sudden, everybody got the understanding. They got the wisdom now. It's been taught. Y'all see that? They mean, again, evening is ignorance. The morning is when the learning begins. It goes all the way to day. That's when the learning is complete on a subject. Then it goes to evening again as you wait for the next subject to be taught. Everybody see that?
Yes.
So now, as soon as it was day, after everybody had the understanding, read.
There was no small stir among the soldiers. What was become of Peter?
So they thought they had him scared. Now all of a sudden, he ain't scared no more. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Read.
Verse 19. And when Herod had sought for him and found him not, he examined the keepers and commanded.
Okay, so now he in a situation where he's starting to question those leaders. All right, because they doctrine not scaring people like it was before. Look at it like this here. The biggest problem that they have is them people starting to ask questions. When a person starts asking questions, that means I don't believe you. So now he beating up his keepers. That's his captains, his deacons, his senior officers. Why these people don't believe the doctrine no more? Why they asking all these questions? I told you to tell them this. Come up with a lie to give the people more understanding of my doctrine, but the people don't believe it. So he turning against his officers and such. Y'all get that?
Yes.
Read.
And commanded that they should be put to death.
He converting them to his new understanding that he trying to use to fight against the doctrine now that they don't have Peter scared no more. They know something coming. Y'all see that? It's the same thing as whenever Pharaoh, those magicians was sitting up in there trying to replicate what the plagues that was going on. It's saying the same thing. All right. His magicians ain't able to keep up. Read.
And he went down from Judea to Caesarea.
Okay.
He went
there
down.
about
He went down. All right. So now Judea is what?
Doctrine?
Yes.
Of Judah, right? Judah.
Judah.
The
Spiritual
doctrine of Judah.
Right.
He went down to, what's that word there?
Carnal?
Caesarea.
What's the root word of that?
Caesar.
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah. That's telling you who gave him his doctrine.
Mm.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
What Caesar look like?
I do.
That's right. That man is using the doctrine that was given to him. All right. This man was put in place. He was set up. All right. He got the power from the first beast. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he was up in Judea because he mixed the doctrine. He took that precept packet and he mixed that doctrine, the spiritual doctrine, Judea, with Caesarea. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Them people set up his doctrine. That's how he fought above all the rest of these guys. All right. Think about it like this here. If you was to look at his church, right, versus the next church, right, in the Israelite camp scene, who looks more polished? Who's more in order? Who's dressed right dress? Y'all can't see he using a certain man's doctrine in order to get his quote unquote army in order. Y'all see that?
Yes.
He using military techniques and such.
Yeah.
That's Caesarea. Y'all see that?
Yeah. Caesar.
He got his leadership set up a certain way. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's Caesarea. That's where he at now. He marching. He see now he marching all through all these kind of cities and stuff. Y'all see that? And their abode. That's where he at. That's where he gonna be. He can't get to Judea no more.
Okay.
He done went and told so many lies. He don't even remember.
That's true.
He don't know what those words mean. All right. He had a morsel of meat. That's why in it's Hebrews 12 when it says he took that morsel of meat. Right? They're comparing him to Esau. He took a morsel of meat and he ran with it. Right. So he had a small little bit of understanding and he ran with it and he used that little morsel of meat in order to take over the doctrine. Now everybody's worshiping him. He going up in there, he's slaying them Christians. He's slaying everybody. Till he came up against them elders of Israel. Now he running. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Now go to that next verse.
Acts 12 and 20. And Herod was highly displeased with them of Tyre and Sidon,
Tyree and Zidon.
But
So
they-
now, are those names?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are Tyree and Zidon?
Doctrines.
Okay. Now, he gonna let you know who they are here in a minute. Right?
Mm.
Read.
But they came with one accord to him,
Mm-hmm.
and having made Blastus the king's chamberlain their friend, desired
Blastus.
peace.
Blasters. What is blasters? Anybody know what that means?
Y'all know what that
Y'all
is.
know what it means, but y'all don't know what it means.
Blasphemy.
Is that blasphemy?
Nah,
No,
it ain't
no.
that.
Nope. Think about it real long and hard.
When it comes to blasting, what they talking about?
Hold on. I got you. Precept.
Blowing up.
Oh, you're lukewarm. You getting
Embarrass
there?
somebody? I don't know.
You getting, yeah, there you go. Oh,
You
there you go.
real warm there.
Really
sister.
warm.
What did she say?
Say it again.
I was sure
You
to
said
blast
it.
somebody off, to front somebody off, or
Yeah. Like meaning how? What'd you say that means to do what?
You said it.
You straight up
I
said
just said it that quick and forgot. That's so sad.
it. Okay.
Does it mean get rid of?
Say again.
Get rid of?
Is it kind of like put on my front street a little bit?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Blast us.
Yes.
They blast you. Blast
Yes.
them dudes. When they're on the street, what are they doing with the microphone?
They're
on
blasting
blast.
people. big
That's right.
time.
You putting
Yes.
them on blast, baby.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Now y'all might think he making that up, but we're gonna see. Because
Oh,
what does
wow.
it take to prove something?
2 or 3.
That's what it takes. 2 or 3. Read that up.
2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
And the channels of the sea appeared, and the foundations of the world were discovered
Mm-hmm.
at the rebuking of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
at the blast of the breath of his nostrils.
Blast of what? Blast of what?
Of the breath of his
Oh,
nostrils.
so blast means something about a doctrine, don't it?
Mm.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Y'all
Blast
shocked.
us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and read that, Elder.
Job 4:9. By the blast of God they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed.
Now
Well,
this
they
is
grab the Bible and they call it blasting people.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. They're using this is explaining God's blast, but they got their own blast.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see that?
Yes.
You remember
wow.
it's in 2nd Ezra 13 when it starts talking about those 3 types
Blast
of
of fire.
fire. Mhm.
Ooh.
I was just looking at
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all done heard about the 3 types of fire, right? 3 types of fire, 3 holy children. Y'all starting to see it.
go up one because it just goes right along with it.
Read that up.
2nd Ezra 13:10. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
What's fire?
The word.
That's right. When it's talking about blast, you talking about a doctrine. What they doing out there, they blasting them people with their doctrine.
Okay.
You notice
Wow.
whenever they blast, they use insults.
Yes.
They use intimidation. That's the way that they blast.
Right.
But the Most High said, you ain't got to do all that. He said, you just tell the doctrine. But go ahead, read on, Elder.
And out of his lips a flaming breath,
Mm-hmm.
and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Mm-hmm. That's Christ's doctrine coming out. Mm-hmm.
Verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest,
Ooh.
and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight.
That's talking about whenever we go over there and see them folks.
Right.
So we're going to have our own blast then. The blast we're going to have is going to be the word of God. All praises. All praises.
All praises.
All praise.
So go here to verse 20 there.
Acts 12 and 20. And Herod was highly displeased with them of Tyre and Sidon.
Those are doctrines.
But they came with one accord to him. And having made Blastus, the king's chamberlain, their friend.
So they got that doctrine of blasting folks, just like the king. Tyre and Sidon have similar doctrines. Read.
Desired peace, because their country was nourished by the king's country.
Okay, remember what I told y'all about how whenever Nathaniel went and made that video called Purple Rain, all of them dudes fell beneath him. He became the top One West school at that point. But all of them have the same doctrine. They all eat because they got the same doctrine. They blast people out there on the street.
Right.
All right. Regardless of one of those camps, you might have one or two that don't yell at the people, but for the most part, that's the Israelite doctrine. Go out there. If you don't agree with what I say, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna cuss you out, and I'm gonna read the Bible, and you ain't gonna be able to say nothing. I'm gonna call you out your name, all of that. All right. But they all eating because his doctrine and his congregation made it where it's popular. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's like a revolution of people so-called trying to learn the truth. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Next verse.
Verse 21. And upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel.
Okay, so now Herod got his doctrine, right? Now Herod is the king of the Jews, the guy that everybody is eating off of. They all following his doctrine. They're using his same method out there on the streets. Y'all got that? Well, they following Blastus now. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Read.
Sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them.
Okay, he sat down. Okay, so that means it's a carnal oration he about to give. Y'all see that? His doctrine is carnal, but he teaching. All right, that's that oration. So he teaching the people. Read. Next verse.
Verse 22. And the people gave a shout, saying, It is the voice of a God and not of a man.
They worship that man. Y'all see that? They worship him. This all is prophecy. He telling you what's going to happen. All right. All them people worship that man.
Yes.
Next verse.
Verse 23. And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him because he gave not God the glory.
Y'all see that? Now Peter done updated everything now. We got the full understanding. Y'all see that? We've been toiling how long? 4 years, 4.5 years? How long we been toiling over here, Elder?
About 4.5 years, something like that.
You see what I'm saying? We got we know at one point we was weak enough to be defeated. Right? Because we didn't know enough, right? But now we done got strong. Peter done changed over to the strong Peter now. Right? And we done gone and corrected our doctrine. Y'all see that?
Yes.
So now the angel of the Lord, we the angel of the Lord. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Now we smiting him. That's why they scared. Y'all see that? Everybody worshiping him, but we smiting him. Every time we put a video out, the folks get concerned. All right?
Terrified.
Yes. Read.
They have really turned out to really being now they acting more civilized, like they pleading.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
But then they'll turn around like Amaziah did me and barked at me. But he see what we're saying. He terrified. Yes. No, everybody else was quiet. You notice that?
Yeah.
Because they see what's about to happen to them. They say, wait a minute. I ain't going to jail, Amaziah. I know you want to be a deacon.
Yeah.
But I see what these brothers talking about, brother.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yes. Yes. Read on.
And he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost.
Yeah, it said because he gave not God the glory.
Gave up the Holy Ghost.
Right. He getting smoked because he gave not God the glory. Yes. He gave himself the glory. Right? He didn't teach the Most High's doctrine. The glory is the wisdom. All right. That's the light. He didn't teach God's doctrine. He taught his own doctrine.
Right.
Yes. Y'all see that? That's why he getting smoked by the angel of the Lord. We the angels of the Lord.
We the angel of the Lord. We the spiritual people. We see this spiritually.
And it says he was eaten of worms. All right. Worms are doctrines. All right. He in that kind of doctrine. Okay. The worms eat trees. All right. So when them worms, you get infested with worms, that means that tree has an infested doctrine. Y'all see that? He teaching the wrong doctrine. Yes. That's
Isaiah
right.
41:14. Yeah.
Yeah. That's that Jacob was a worm.
Yeah. He ain't gonna never get the spiritual interpretation.
Right.
You know, exactly. He'll never get it. Never get it.
And he gave up the ghost.
Yes.
He get the ghost is the spiritual doctrine.
Yes.
All right. He rejected it.
He rejected that spiritual man.
He said that worm won't die. That worm ain't gonna die. What is it? Is it Isaiah 66, 65, 1 or 2?
66 and 24.
Where it say that worm won't die.
He ain't gonna die. Isaiah 66, 24. He gonna stay that way. I tell you, man, they through, man. I'll be honest with you. They through.
Yeah.
They through.
Next verse.
Verse 24. But the word of God grew and multiplied.
So what's happening now, you're seeing the people are starting to get proper understanding of the doctrine, and the doctrine is growing to the point where even they're changing their doctrine to accommodate what we're saying. Y'all see that? Next verse. Last verse.
Verse 25. And Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem. When they had fulfilled their ministry,
they got taught the new doctrine.
Yes.
And took with them John, whose surname was Mark.
They got the update of the understanding of what Peter learned when he went into prison. That's what Acts 12 is talking about. Y'all see that? It ain't talking about James, the brother of John, got killed. All right. That doctrine that was created by the name of James was defeated. And then Peter was afraid. And he learned, the Most High gave him the understanding of how to overcome that doctrine. And then the prophets went and they end up getting the update and corrected Herod's doctrine. That's what's happening now. We not asking for a debate. The Most High said it's going to happen. Y'all see that? The doctrine been surnamed marked. He done marked us with the understanding. All right. It don't matter. They can run all they want. But that debate is going down. All right. So y'all should be confident in knowing that the stuff that y'all have learned, you can go ahead and take us to the Hollywood Squares there, Elder. But y'all Y'all should absolutely be confident in knowing that when a person is scared, right, the first thing they start doing is they start blabbing their mouth, right? It's trying to act like they're not afraid. That's what you're seeing now. And whenever you do stuff like that, you make errors, right? You start to say stuff that can be used against you, right? But you notice we've maintained our calm. We have stuck to the doctrine. Yeah, we have levity here or there, but at the end of the day, we keep explaining to these people what these parables mean. The parables mean that at the end of the day, Herod's doctrine ain't gonna win.
Yeah, they ain't gonna win.
And we done updated everybody. Everybody marked now. Everybody know the doctrine. The people watching these videos,
they know.
Y'all should be confident in that. All right.
They know it's a spiritual interpretation of. They know. Right. When I talked to the one guy this week, oh my God, he said, Pops, y'all could tear him up spiritually and carnal. Yes. Now, because he know I don't like to go to the carnal. He said, now, if you want to call me and I worry about carnally, and then put him on the loudspeaker because he know I don't deal with that carnal stuff. I you know what I mean? Because I know what it is. Because that's how Samson got food. Yeah. They took Samson, he started going carnal. Right. And they took away the understanding. You see that? So he had to pray to the Most High to get the understanding back. They took out his eyes. Yes. Eyes is his sight. That's his wisdom. Y'all see that? He the prince of this world. So you it's gonna be hard to beat him going carnal to carnal with him. Right. God said, go before. He said, take me with you, meaning his doctrine. Right. Use my words. That's what he said. Use my word. You'll defeat him every time. That's right. Every time. And the thing is, that's what the law say. The 2 or 3 precepts. Yes. You can sit there. You can say whatever you want. That law say 2 or 3 precepts. To establish that matter, you're gonna have to bring them 2 or 3, brother. We're gonna insist upon that because we follow the law. If y'all don't follow the law, the people, it ain't no need to have no debate then, because the people know y'all serving a different God. So I wonder how they bless those fringes so they can be, and why you saying it? Why are you saying that you looking at your fringes? Right. Exactly. That don't even make no sense. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Come on, man. Ain't no righteous fringes, brother, that you can wear on no clothes. The fringe is them cords coming together, them doctrine. Cords are doctrines. What's more important, a hat on your head or the Most High on your head? Right. The Most High on your head. That's right. That doctrine. That's right. And all praise to the Most High. It's starting to spread. People are starting to get the understanding. And we just going to continue to do our part to make sure that these people continue to learn what the Most High is saying. So I'm not going to hold anybody up. Play nice, Kevin. You got to play nice. All right, Kevin. Yes. You got to play nice, okay? Yeah. No more pop smoke innuendos, okay? Yeah. Yeah, we know what you're talking about, brother. Play nice and love your brother, okay? That's right. Love thy neighbor. Yes. Love thy neighbor. Well, maybe tell your mother always lying. Why you always lying? Can't lie. Cause I'm a karate man. You can't get past that. The money with Jesus. Money with Jesus. But anywho, man, we gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. I want to thank you guys for participating. Guys. Yes, thank you. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. When we come together. All praise the Most High. All praise the Most High. And if y'all ain't got nothing else, man, I'm gonna go ahead and bid you all a shalom.